Hi, we're Urban Synergy, a network of accessible and inspirational role models and mentors created in 2007. We've come together to build trusted relationships to help and support hundreds of young people in London to access early career development opportunities. We wait to hear what our mentees, mentors, parents and teachers had to say about Urban Synergy and the impact we make, in hope that you will help us to help more young people that need additional support. Hope you enjoyed the stories.
I would like to say thank you to all the Urban Synergy team as they've gone out their own way to help other young people, and even though they work, they're still doing volunteering things to help the young people to get to the best they could in life.
The mentors they're really supportive people, so in whatever you want to do, it doesn't necessarily have to be banking or anything, but they really have career advice for you. They've been through university, they've been through college, and it was a really nice experience.
And mentoring doesn't stop after the program. They still mentor you. I still spoke to my mentor a few days ago, really. So.
They like to keep in contact, which is it's really nice.
Yes. I would definitely recommend it to anyone, really.
Yeah.
Over the last year, my relationship with my son has changed immensely. We now share a room together and have conversations. We now sit together at the dinner table. We go out and socialise together. And what's really good about it is he also wants to socialise. At the beginning of his mentoring relationship, he didn't want to go out. He didn't want to go and do activities. Through the activities that Urban Synergy took the children on and my son on, he began to gain his confidence and wanted to go out. So over the summer, we went out and about around London, exploring our city, and he really enjoyed that. He's also started basketball, which is a sport that I love, so we're able to share that together. And I think that is something that his mentor really instilled in him is, family, and that we are all a family and a community together, and that goes wider than the home, but also friends, family, and the Urban Synergy community as well.
So Urban Synergy impacted my life in very many positive ways. They made things come true, even things I wouldn't have thought could come true today. I met Charlie Sloth recently, BBC Radio and Extra Star, Fire in the Booth and programs like that. And I had a chat with him, and I wouldn't have thought, without Urban Synergy actually, I don't think I would have got to meet him. This time last year, I wouldn't be as confident or as well-behaved as this, or I still have that mentality that you have when you're growing up and you think, I don't have to take account for what I do. But now I think Urban Synergy has filled me with more responsibility. Made me feel a lot more responsible for things I do, accountable for my actions.
I got a mentor. My mentor sat me down and was like, you need to listen to instructions, because instructions will take you far in life. Because if you get instructed by teachers, they know better than you, because they've been on this earth longer than you and they've been through obstacles to get where they are today. So I was just like, oh wow, I should kind of listen to them because they're giving me a right direction. They want good things for me. But I used to think, this teacher's just nagging. We don't want anything good for me. So I was just like, you know what, let me just give it a try. Let me listen to my mentor, which was Seymour Williams. And I just gave it a try, and then I just saw that I was growing. I was listening to teachers, and then my head teacher, Miss Holden, she started to see a change, and she started thinking, what's going on with Ben? He's listening to teachers, he's not really answering back to teachers. He's actually doing well.
So for me, Urban Synergy has played a big part in my development as a young man and as a professional. Being able to go into different corporate environments as I am, comfortable, and be shown that it is possible for me to get to where I want to get to in life. Especially meeting the other professionals as well, kind of giving us the encouragement and kind of giving us the blueprint to how they got to where they are.
I was having a bit of trouble at school, and my deputy achievement leader referred me to Urban Synergy, and ever since then I've been going with Urban Synergy. I've done multiple work experience with them, which has been at Thomson Reuters, Lewisham Council, and a few other places. Lewisham Council likes the way I interacted with their team and liked the way I've done my work and I was on time and everything. So this summer I had a part-time job with them.
I went along to a number of their events. One of the most notable was last year being invited to Downing Street and getting to meet David Cameron, the Prime Minister. That was probably one of the best opportunities I've had in my life, and it was so great to actually get to do. And now it's really useful for me now because I'll be able to talk about it on my UCAS as I'm currently applying for university to study biomedical sciences.
Parents who are considering getting their child mentor, I would say yes, because they need to be guided. And basically with Urban Synergy, for me, they're one in a million.
Thank you very much, Urban Synergy, for taking your time and helping me.
Burns Pastor Catholic College has been working with Urban Synergy for the past 8 years, and we really rely on the one-to-one mentoring. We've had quite a few students who have gone through that one-to-one mentoring process. We've had children who have been at risk of exclusion, students who weren't attending school, who had low punctuality, and those mentors have been able to engage the students at school, whereas as teachers sometimes it's quite difficult for children to see beyond school.
Students can be told about what it might be to be an investment banker, for example, or to be working in some other corporate organisation in London, but unless they really see it and feel it, they don't really get a sense of what it is, but more importantly, they don't develop a confidence. They don't develop a confidence that they are able to walk through that threshold, that they are able to hold their own.
I mean, we mustn't underestimate our young people, particularly our primary school pupils, because often these things don't begin until secondary school and it's too late. You know, we need to get in early intervention with our young people and really inspire them at a young age, particularly about career opportunities and things that they might want to pursue in the future.
I couldn't have seen myself doing what I'm doing now. I've previously always loved sport. I always had a business mindset, but I couldn't actually know how to get into business. But through Urban Synergy, that allowed me to enable so many different opportunities and gain loads of experience in business and finance. And from that, from sports, I transitioned to where I am now, which is working in finance. Because I had a certain mindset, I would say it allowed me to embrace the financial background and be intrigued by what was happening around the world. So I'll definitely say Urban Synergy played a major part in that happening.
I'm based in Yorkshire and the rest of the team are based in London, but this has not proved to be a barrier to participation. The rest of the team have been really friendly and welcoming, and it's been a pleasure working with them all. The Urban Synergy Careers Seminars are a really positive cause to volunteer for, as they offer school children the opportunity to be exposed to the world of work in an enthusiastic and engaging atmosphere that accentuates the benefits of planning a career in order to get the most out of working life.
I've always wanted to give back to community, and 8 years ago Urban Synergy presented itself through Leela to me, and that was a good opportunity for me to give back, so I did. What I didn't expect on that journey was also to get personal development from it, and the giving back and personal development, the combination of that has been really and truly a great experience. There's something to be said for committing to a cause. Talking to young people as I do, I've had 3 mentors over my 8-year period with Urban Synergy. They all started at 14, and committing to a cause and sticking it through in spite of the obstacles, in spite of needing to go off script on your goals. When you finally see that young person in a small way, or in a very small way, start treating things differently, behavioural patterns are different, and even appreciate what you're doing, it's a beautiful and wonderful feeling. And I'll say here and finally that if you're considering doing something similar, don't hesitate. Join up with Urban Synergy. They're a great network of people, friendly, beautiful, and very, very supportive, and believe in what they do. So go for it.
There are two ways that Urban Synergy have particularly helped young people at this school. One of the ways is by coming in and running conferences at the school with parents and students, where they can move around fluidly in a room talking to different professionals and hearing different stories, which have really influenced and had great impact on our young people. But more than that, not just the young people, their families, because there has to be parental engagement with the things that Urban Synergy do. The other thing that's been really effective by Urban Synergy is coming in and assigning mentors to some of our most disaffected young people, in particular boys, and working with them both in school and out of school to show them the wider world, which has impact on them then back at school. I would massively recommend Urban Synergy to other schools. It really has been one of the things that we have relied upon and greatly appreciated.
I mean, when you're younger, you always sort of want to be the person that people look up to, but at the same time, you're sort of still trying to figure out and mold your own life into what it is you want to do and who it is you want to be. And I think getting to that point and then being able to hand down to the young people and sort of let them know there is things you can do. And I think we came up in the era where we sort of saw the internet at a very early stage, and we sort of worked our way up to what it is now. And you know, the possibilities for young people now are endless, and it's lovely to be in a situation where you can sort of sit young people down and say, hey, you know, there's more to life than YouTube and you know, and selfies and what have you. There's so many different platforms that you can use to utilize whatever it is you're passionate about and really push those boundaries and get to where it is you want to be. Layla, Diane, Leslie, Nigel, Charmaine, Trevor, you guys are absolutely amazing for the work that you're doing. Any other names I've missed out, I'm terribly sorry. But you know, Urban Synergy, let's keep pushing, let's keep growing, and let's keep fighting for what we believe in.